established in 1945. No, it was a multi-grade school before I came over last 2012. No, so when I was assigned here in 2012, I campaigned for more enrollment. That is why the following year we had already a single class. So there were already 4 teachers, and then we applied to the division office regarding the opening of the grade 5 and grade 6 last year. So we first facilities nga maka-cater. So ang amon diri nga mga tanom sa school kalamatay gidya during summertime. And then ang mga pupils namon naga-carry gina sila, nagadala na sila sang ginalon nga tubig from their homes to the school para lang gid nga may magamit sa CR and then for their hand washing. May water tank kami dira sa likod pero amo lang gid na nga gagamay lang gid bala, hindi gid siya maka-cater sang needs sang school kay kung ma-full na siya ang water tank namon usually malas lang na siya mga 3 to 4 days and then maubos na dayon. So every day gid na sila nagadala isa ka galon.
Kada bata? Yes,
kada bata gadala na sila isa ka galon nga tubig para may ara sila yang gamiton pag sa CR kag sa ilang hand washing.
Kang ang good ang bulig hindi ila sa mga ginikanan support at ginikanan ilabi na gid siya kabataan daw hindi ra gid siya daw kung nag-eskwela sanda hindi rin siya nagbitbit ka mga galot ang mambal lang sa natao nga bulig ika naman sa eskwelahan ilabi na gid siya nainggit elementary school daw ang good kid nga bulig nga mintras tanto nga nagatindag ang eskwelahan kag pagsuporta ka barangay official nga makabuhol kag ilabi na gid sa taga Sitio nga nakatao ka proyekto na daw hindi namo malika mintras nagakabot bilang isa ka punong barangay pagit daw mo diyan nga mga proyekto kapin pa waya ka may water system tama gid kahanggan kabintangan.
Sa Formiro Ngusuro nga ginpaabot namon sa ilangan nga ginapatawag kami assembly nga mo nga nangin survey ang inspektar nga mo diyan madara nga project pagi pa sa tubig kay ang tubig gid ang pinaka source nga kinanglanon giya sa may eskwelahan ka nga barangay Mingo.
Amo maiwat ni matubig.
Maiwat kami namo kung based sa mga taga Ilinit o kung sa mga summer season ang giya nga mga pumluyo kang sa sentro na mga diya nagapanglok tayo pato si iba nga mga purok kang tuya para ga sinagap halos ginagamit pa karang ginakarusa ginamotor para lang maka sustento o kung maka-build nga katubig. Siguro ang mambal ko lang based mas sa gina-imbitar ko mayroong nga napagi ito sa may Banwa nga programa ka Banwa nga kami isama ko mismo nga representar to nga imbitaran niya mag-attend ka nga seminar training pati sa naka-water nga diya pag nakaabot giya nakapasalamat kami sa embassy ka Australian kag naginusa na si Bio nga kun sa diin sa dagit ang nagtutok kag nagtao ka mga project giya nga tama ka gabilin sa barangay sa eskwelahan ka.
A big difference gid ang natabo sa life sa mga pupils diri sa eskwelahan sa Subong because nga sa Subong wala na sila naga-bring sang water sa school no ang ilang mga parents very happy gid kay most of them wala na nagadulong sang ilang mga kabataan kag manami gid kay we already have drinking water kada classroom kag ang amon nga mga tanom bunyaga na ginamon matatapan na ginamon sa maayo in behalf sang teaching force sang Mainggit Elementary School kag sang amon nga mga stakeholders very happy gid kami and we're very grateful sa sininga project from nga spearhead sang Central Philippine University through sang Australian initiative. Nagpangaya gapasalamat gid kami sang dako kay ini makabuligid sa pagpatubo namon diri sa ang mga kabataan diri sa Mainggit Elementary School and it will really make a big difference sa ilang lives. Alin diri sa Mainggit Elementary School?
Good day, Centralians! Here are the latest updates for the week. Centralian ranks 10 in the March 2017 Physician Licensure Examination. CPU Kindergarten holds 2017 graduation. CPU congratulates 13 new Centralian pharmacists. CPU signs partnership with Traven University. Centralian showcased Gugma in Paris. And CPU RSEC and the Institutional Advancement Office holds effective documentation for the workshop and seminar. And for the details, CPU College of Medicine alumnus Dominic Ariel Bingkang Tumampos ranked 10 and led the 16 new Centralian doctors in the March 2017 Physician Licensure Examination. Last March 16, the Professional Regulation Commission, or PRC, announced that 813 out of 1,317 passed the Physician Licensure Examination given by the Board of Medicine in Manila, Baguio, Cebu, and Zamboanga for the March 2017 examination. This is equivalent to a national passing percentage of 61.73%. CPU, on the other hand, got a passing percentage of 88.89%. Moreover, the other 15 new Centralian physicians who passed the March 2017 examinations were Irish May Arañador, Miriam Jade Bagaforo, Carleon Borda, Sherilyn May De Villa, Don Garcia, May Florence Garibay, Hansel Gubatayao, Diane Hibionada, Julius No.
Obedience and courtesy by listening to your teachers and parents.
He also encouraged graduates to continue living out the Centralian spirit of discipline and excellence as they continue their journey in the academe. Dr. Robles also headed the distribution of certificate of graduation to 21 kindergarteners from the Kinder 2 Gentleness class, 22 from Kindness class, 13 from Goodness class, and 10 from Mercy class for having completed their kindergarten education, after which the graduates sang their graduation song, Go Light Your Word. On the other hand, 13 graduates of the reopened BS Pharmacy course in CPU passed the March 2017 Philippine Licensure Examination. The Professional Regulation Commission, or PRC, announced that 2,426 out of 3,732, or 65%, passed the pharmacist licensure examination given by the Board of Pharmacy in the cities of Manila, Baguio, Cebu, Davao, and Iloilo this March 2017. Meanwhile, CPU passing percentage is 76.47%. It can be recalled that last 2011, under the leadership of Dr. Teodoro C. Robles, CPU reopened the pharmacy department and put it under the College of Nursing and Allied Health Sciences. The labors of the department chairperson, Darlene Joy J. Marañon, and Dean Lily Lynn V. Somo have been rewarded. The 13 new Centralian pharmacists are Mary Ellen Arches, Novelyn Agsamosam, Via Alabado, Cara Joyce Berezo, Dana Grace Dador, Trisel June de la Banda, Ina Galan, Mayal Haspe, Clea Joan Humilia, Adrian Jude Makahilas, Mark Miranda, Jana Casey Siosan, and Rex Ivan Saison. Furthermore, with the aim of establishing international academic and research ties, Central Philippine University and Vietnam's Traven University signed a Memorandum of Agreement at the CPU Administration Conference Room on March 16, 2017. In the said MOA signing, Traven University was represented by Vice Rector Dr. Nguyen Tien Dong, Dean of Economics Dr. Diep Tan Tong, and Vice Director of International Collaboration Office Ms. Chow T. Wang Wang. CPU was led by its President Dr. Teodora C. Robles, Vice President for Student Affairs Reverend Joniel Howard H. Hico, and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Irving Domingo L. Rio. During the event, Dr. Nguyen Tien Dong talked about the similarities of CPU and Traven University when it comes to institutional offers, goals for students, geographical features, and on creating stronger international ties for both universities. Several research suggestions have been brought both sides, like engineering, nanochemistry, indigenous study, agriculture economy, climate change, trade relations, and sports. Dr. Robles expressed his gratitude to Traven University for the newly established partnership and looks forward to the exchange of ideas and joint academic projects that can help both communities in the Philippines and Vietnam.
This relationship has been very beneficial to both institutions.
Moreover, Audrey Rose Dusaran Albason, 2006 CPU graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, shined the brightest during the 2017 Oxford Fashion Studio Paris Collection AW held in Paris, France last March 4, 2017, when her own collection, Gugma, was featured on the said fashion show. Audrey finished her master's degree in nursing in CPU last 2010, but her love for fashion encouraged her to study fashion design at Fashion Institute of the Philippines and undergone training under the famous Filipino designer Francis Libiran. Gugma is a Hiligaynon word which means love. The Gugma collection is a brand that speaks to the modern woman in a contrasting medley of the classic and contemporary while showcasing the passion and artistry of Ilonggo craftsmanship. Finally, with the aim of enhancing the skills in documenting workshops, trainings, meetings, and other forms of discussion relevant to a program, project of activity of public and private institutions, Review Continuing Education and Consultancy Center, or RSEC, in partnership with the Office of Institutional Advancement, held an effective documentation for workshops and seminars at the Educational Media Center on March 6, faculty and staff of college and universities throughout the region. And those were the latest updates for the week. You can visit the Centralian link online at www.cpu.edu.ph for more details. This has been Alyssa Ilano for Centralian Link Weekly Update.
Good day, Centralians! Here are the latest updates for the week. CPU hosts Indigenous Peoples Day. CPU celebrates International Women's Month. Miss CPU 2016 is Miss WV Prisaa 2017. CPU Kindergarten holds Moving Up Ceremony. College of Engineering alumnus passes as CPP. And for the details, with the aim of uplifting Visayan culture, Central Philippine University Cultural Affairs Office and research papers which talked about the indigenous people and were aimed to promote cultural awareness and preservation. A mini concert showcasing the music and dance of the Panay Bukidnon was held in the afternoon. The group performed Tigbabayi and Tiglalaki, a Binanog dance. They also performed Talda, an indigenous courtship. The Panay Bukidnon is an indigenous Visayan group of people who reside in the mountainous area of Panay. They are the only culturally indigenous group of Visayan language speakers in Western Visayas. Their isolation from the Spanish rules resulted in the continuation of pre-Hispanic culture and beliefs. In her closing remarks, Mrs. Krista S. Huyong, Director of the CPU Cultural Affairs Office, encouraged Centralians to be proud of their cultural roots and to preserve and appreciate Visayan culture for the future generation to see. Meanwhile, in celebration of the International Women's Month, volunteers volunteers from different organizations show support to women by joining the In Her Shoes campaign held at the Alumni Promenade Concert Park on March 7. The event was organized by the National Youth Commission led by NYC Executive Director and Chief Operation Officer Lex Tupas. In his opening remarks, Tupas reiterated the government's concern for the young ones to be educated and provided with programs that can help prepare them for their future.
Being a woman means ang ilagid niya paging babae kahakompleto ang mga hambal sa iban if they become pregnant. There is nothing wrong with pregnancy. It is actually a blessing. But there's a difference between pregnancy that you long for and unwanted pregnancy.
Other contestants from the provinces of Region 6. It can be recalled that Palmares was the representative of the College of Nursing and Allied Health Sciences in the search for Mr. and Miss CPU 2016 during the University Day celebration. She was crowned as Miss CPU 2016 and was subsequently chosen to represent the university in the search for Miss Iloilo PRISA 2016. She then outdid the representatives of Iloilo PRISA member schools and set the stage for the regional meet. With her victory, Palmares shares that it was an honor to represent CPU and that she can't wait to bring a mind and heart molded by the Visayan culture and people to the national stage. Palmares will be representing Region 6 in the upcoming search for the 2017 National PRISA Queen on April 27 at Iba, Zambales. Furthermore, true to its biblical commitment to train up a child and in the way he should go, CPU Kindergarten held a moving up ceremony at the Rose Memorial Auditorium on March 7. The exemplary Christian education for life, or EXCEL, begins here as the vision of CPU Kindergarten, inspired by Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. For the words of welcome, Reverend Jonil Howard H. Hiko, Vice President for Student Affairs, congratulated the parents, students, and faculty. According to him, the moving up ceremony is the celebration and as well as the promotion of Christian education. The word and the goodness of the Lord have to be planted in the heart of a child while he is still young. This is the essence of Centralian education. After the giving of certificates to the kindergarteners, the students sang their moving up song, I Can. It was then followed by prayer for the movers by Mrs. Rowena S. Siastres. For the closing remarks, Mrs. Hannah C. Shosan, CPU Kindergarten Principal, thanked the parents for their trust in CPU to train and guide their children. Similarly, another addition to the roster of excellent alumni from the CPU College of Engineering is hailed. James Patrick P. Manajero, a 2012 graduate of Bachelor of Science in Packaging Engineering, passed the gold standard for packaging professionals worldwide. The Institute of Packaging Professionals and Certified Packaging Professionals, or IOPP-CPP, is the premier and only global mark of packaging professional. CPU is the first and still only university that offers packaging engineering in the country. It was established back in 2006 through the efforts of its PAC leader, Dr. Lejo C. Brania, a high school 1950 alumnus and the founder and president of G Packaging Technology Partners Incorporated. He donated 11.5 million pesos worth of packaging testing equipment from the United States to CPU. The college produced 19 pioneer graduates with 10 cum laudes. Now it has hundreds of graduates working all over the country and abroad. And those were the latest
lost in your freedom. In this world I've overcome. My God's not dead, He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. He's roaring, he's roaring, he's roaring like a lion. Let hope arise and bring the darkness out. Faith is dead and need a resurrection somehow. Now I'm lost in your freedom. In this world I've overcome. My God's not dead, He is surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, He's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. He's roaring, he's roaring, he's roaring like a lion. shook.